Hello, welcome back. My name is Bram Lagru, founder and managing director of Lagru Partners. And this particular video is dedicated to the personal productivity sheet. So if you're looking for ways to really improve your time management, as some people call it, or your personal productivity, or get more high performance out of you, or just become better at planning, especially to produce better outcomes every single day when you go in at work, well, then this video is meant for you. So there's 3 steps in my personal productivity system that I've developed over the years by looking at a variety of sources that had all great time management ideas and ways to improve your energy and the likes. And I just figured out after I tried out several things and by putting things together that this particular system really works well, and it only takes about 5 to maximum 10 minutes a day to do it really well. So here is it. I know that we're all time poor, so we want to make sure that we put in only a little to get the maximum outcome. And this is definitely one that can help you. So let's jump into it straight away and make sure that you understand what we're really talking about. Here, behind me here, I've got the 3 steps listed for you. And what it really requires is for you to just take an A4 or a regular sort of blank sheet of page. Typically what I would do is you have it in a folder or in a notebook, right? And just go through it. I really like writing it down. So for the technology people, watching this video, you may find that you could do it on your computer as well. But the fact of really writing it down, I find that it really helps you to get clear on it and keep track of it, and just use the little pen at the end of the day to somehow tick off the things that you've done and that you have achieved really well. Start with your long-term vision. What is it down the track on the longer term that you really want to achieve, many months and even years away, right? I've even recently worked with somebody who's already thinking 100 years into the future and see that as part of his planning, because that allows him to have the longer term vision to help him make decisions in the here and now that matter most, and that will help him to go there. So what are your goals? Longer term, because these give you direction, they give you guidance so that you make better decisions in the here and now. Now, mind you, these goals could cover a variety of areas. You may find that there are certain things that are in the health category. You want to, for example, weigh a certain number. You want to increase your fitness to whatever percentage. You want to, like me, improve your personal best on the marathon or an ultra. Then you've got a category which is, career. Then you've got a category which is financial. Another one which is family. Another one which is personal. So you've got all these areas of life. And what it is that you do every day, this is how the system works, is that you write your 10 goals covering these multitude of areas that you deem are worthwhile in life. So you would have, for example, 1 for health, 2 for financial, 1 for materialistic, 1 for family or 2 for family, 1 for your relationship or 2 for your relationship, and the like. So you would choose 10, and every day you would just write down exactly the 10 that matter most for you then, right? So this helps you to have a longer term vision in terms of where you're going. Then you go to step 2 and you decide for either the day or the week what your ideal outcomes are. So the ideal outcomes. My ideal outcomes for the week or the day are, and then you list them. And the way I do it, I use checker boxes, right, to start writing them next to, because it allows me then to keep track on it and tick them off every time when I got them. And it also helps me to keep track over multiple days during the same week, how I'm going with it all. So the ideal outcomes. Now note what you do here. Just by the mere fact of choosing outcomes, you're not choosing a to-do or an activity, you're choosing an outcome to produce, a result to produce. So you're starting literally with what Stephen Covey says, you start with the ideal end in mind and then work your way back to the here and now. So I could say, for example, generate X amount of new business this week. I could also say, for example, I'd like to connect with 5 new people at the networking function. I want to really get the team motivated about the next project that we're going to embark on. But it's outcomes that you'd like to produce that week. It means that you decide what sort of results you will get, and that in itself will then give you guidance to step 3. Based on these two, now you are in a position to make informed decisions and smart decisions in choosing your priorities. Now that you've got clear guidance and direction, now you can actually say, well, these activities are the high value tasks for me to launch myself on and invest enough time into. Even if I haven't got time to do everything, at least now I can choose which activities are worth more investing in to achieve the shorter term goals that allow me to, or the outcomes to achieve my longer term goals. See how this really works together well. Suddenly, the activities that we engage in, they've got a sense of clarity around them, because you know that which one is going to help you to get there faster over another. And that in itself allows you then in your priorities to make a distinction between A, B, C, and D tasks. Meaning, your A tasks are the fires that if you don't happen to do them and you do them on the short term, they will actually bite you in the bum. Meaning there is large consequences attached to them for doing them well and doing them very soon. That's your A tasks. Typically, the more you though invest in your B tasks are the ones that have major implications, but you've got the luxury of time to plan ahead. Meaning you've got multiple days, if not weeks or months, to plan ahead. But by investing more in your B tasks, what you will find is that you have less A tasks. And this is really where the bulk of your time goes into, A and B tasks. And all of those, let's say if you got 3 of them, you will have an A1, an A2, and an A3. Then in B tasks, you will probably have a bit more of them, say 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so you are starting the process of prioritizing. C is then a task which is probably a good one to do, but is more like a nice to get to when you got the time. And D is one where you, for example, would delegate it to somebody else. That could also mean outsourcing. Here is where you suddenly find ways to actually get the work done, but sometimes through other people by involving their expertise and time, which is a D. C is something really that you more want to reward you with, but only after you got A and B's out of the way, and they need to all be cleared. And so suddenly now you got really a clear sense of where you're going, how to do it, and be accountable for it. And you can also tick them off every time at the end of the day to see like, you know what, we had a good day, I was productive, I actually aced, let's say, in this case, 5 out of 7 out of the park. I really nailed them, I done them, I got the results that I was after, fantastic. And that allows you to go home and fully enjoy your time with your loved ones, knowing that you've been productive. Step 1 is having the longer term goals spelled out, and you would typically choose about 10 of them so that it's not too many, but also enough, covering multiple areas of life that are important to you. Step 2 then brings it back to the shorter term, meaning either a day or a week, maximum that. And you're looking at the ideal outcomes to produce during that time frame. Meaning you know what you want to achieve, the results you're after, and it's in bite-sized chunks. It's much easier to know what the next few steps will be in order to get you there. By having these first 2 ready, you now can choose very intelligently the types of activities that will get you the most bang for buck, that will get you the best return on time investment. And so that's when you then start seeing the difference between low value tasks and high value tasks. So here you go, personal productivity sheet. Takes only 5 to 10 minutes to complete every day, keeps you accountable, keeps you on direction, it keeps you in line with your purpose. This was Bram Legru. I appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.